Hello, hello. Hello guys, welcome to the class. Uy, no me veo. Now you can see me, right? Yes. Excellent. How are you guys?
Fine.
Fine. Se ven bien happy de estar fine. Un segundito. Voy a recordarles lo que siempre digo. Para poder acceder. Nombres completos. Así es la situación. Bueno, how are you doing today? How was your weekend? Very good. So. How was the weekend?
So.
So. Why so?
Because, how do you say, me tocó trabajar?
I had to work.
Because I have to work.
Oh, okay. So you work on Saturday, on Sunday?
No, Saturday.
Just Saturday.
Yes.
So your days off are Sunday and what other? Just Sunday.
Solo domingo.
Oh, just Sunday. Okay. And you work for what is the business? What is the company?
Movistar.
Movistar. But you work from home.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I understand. Well, then give me a second, guys. Voy a aceptar a alguien que tiene un nombre, solo 2 apellidos. Así que, a ver. Ah, se desconectó. Menos mal. Ahí estamos. Y ahí estamos. Excellent. So guys, we're going to start the class, and today we have a different topic, right? But I came up with an idea. So we're going to talk every Monday. We are going to try to talk about our weekend. So if you can, you're going to speak about your weekend, what you did, how was your weekend, and things like this. So just give me a second. Today is September 13th. Oh, and so I'm going to say this in Spanish because I need you to understand this. On Monday, no, it's not Monday. On Wednesday, so you know Wednesday, we have Wednesday. On Wednesday, we don't have classes because it's Independence Day, okay? So just for you to know, we won't be having classes on Wednesday. We're just gonna have classes on Monday, Tuesday, and then we have a break on Wednesday, and then we start again on Thursday, okay? Did you understand? Yeah? Okay,
Yes.
excellent. So it means we don't have classes on Katy González. Who's Katy González? Ok, tengo una persona conectada que se metió con un nombre solo con 2 apellidos, así que necesito que cambiemos eso en este momento. Si quiere
favor de cambiarme. Hola, María Catalina González de Meléndez, pero voy manejando y no puedo hacer el cambio en mi teléfono.
Ok.
Gracias.
Hay que hacer el cambio del perfil para que siempre le aparezca, porque si no, no va a contar los minutes. Bueno. Okay, guys, so yes, we're going to talk about the weekend. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to do. And we're going to ask this. So to talk about the weekend, you're going to ask, how was your weekend? Okay, so that's the question to talk about the weekend. Oh my goodness, me salí, ¿dónde estoy? Where am I? Okay, see. So how was your weekend? And then we have some possible answers, okay? And this is for you to start like, try as much as you can to speak in English. It doesn't matter if you don't say it correctly, if you don't have a perfect grammar, if you don't have a perfect pronunciation, just try to say the things in English as much as you can. So how was your weekend? It will be, my weekend was, and then you start saying, maybe it was good, bad, so. What is so? Okay, so it's like so, right? And then we have good, bad, so. We can say perfect. We can say interesting. We can say boring. Maybe your weekend was boring. We can say good, bad, so, perfect, interesting, boring. What else? Oh yeah, someone told me today in the afternoon. Sad. What else? What else can you think of? Good, bad, so, perfect, boring, interesting, sad. What else, guys?
Amazing.
Amazing. Okay, what else?
Teacher, y so hard se podría decir también. Hard de duro. Semana dura.
Was difficult.
Difficult. Es mejor difficult than hard. Yeah.
Ah, ok.
What else? Fun. We can have a, maybe we had a fun weekend. It was fun.
Tired.
Tired. Maybe you were busy. Oh yeah, busy. I haven't got busy. So yeah, my weekend was busy. Maybe busy is, you know what the meaning of busy, right? Do you know what this word means? This one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, busy. And then when you finish asking that question, you can ask the next one. And the next one is gonna have a complete answer. Why? Why was it like that? Okay, why? So how was your weekend? My weekend was this and this and this and this. Why? Why was your weekend like that? And always when we have a question with why, we answer with why, and then the answer starts with
Because.
because, correct. So why? Because I stayed home. This is like examples, just examples. Give me a second. Okay. Because I stayed home. Esa can be an answer. Because I worked all the weekend. Because I had a lot of things to do. Tenía que hacer muchas cosas. Had a lot of things to do. Oh my goodness, and I'm writing and I'm not writing. Things to do because I went out. Esto es como salí. I went out with, it can be my family, my friends, my whatever, my coworkers. Okay, so these are possible answers that you can give. So at the beginning, we're gonna start with this. How was your weekend? And then the answer, my weekend was any of these options. Why? Because, and then you give the reason why. So we're gonna do a practice right now. So Lisa Taraceli, can you help me
Yes.
to ask me?
Okay. How was your weekend?
My weekend was, you can choose more than one option. My weekend was interesting, busy, tired, and fun.
Why?
Because I went back to the classrooms to teach, not online. So I was teaching Saturday and Sunday in a classroom, and it was very interesting and I had a lot of fun, but it was tired and it was busy. Okay, so that's my option. So now I can ask you, Lisette. So Lisette, how was your weekend?
My weekend was, well, very perfect, amazing, and a little bit fun.
Okay, why?
Well, it was perfect because I have Sunday off, so I can wake up too late. And it was amazing because I shared time with my family, with my husband and my baby. And was tired, I think that I said, because I have to do a lot of chores at home and I have to go to the supermarket and buy some things.
You did a lot of chores.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Thank you, Lisette. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
So guys, this is the activity we're gonna do. Take a screenshot. So this is the question and this is the second question. These are possible answers and these are other possible answers. Okay? So we're gonna talk about nuestro fin de semana. And you can answer this. My weekend was good, bad, so whatever. Why? Because, and you give me the reason. Is it understandable? ¿Se entiende la actividad or not?
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
Araceli says yes. Fatima says yes. Fatima, are you feeling better?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. I'm glad. Okay, who else? Los demás no entendimos. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Jaime, understand the activity? Jaime, did you understand the activity? Jennifer, you understand?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, excellent. So now, with no further ado, sin más que hacer, let's go to the activity pretty quick. Let's go.
hijo.
Hijo es
Hijo, son.
Tom.
Okay. Because my son in the park.
Eric, la primera pregunta es, how was your weekend? Entonces, la estructura tiene que ser, la comenzás
My weekend
con lo que
was.
dice ahí, dice, my weekend was,
My weekend was, y esto, good.
my weekend was, y una de las palabras que está abajo.
Good, bad, so, perfect,
Okay.
boring.
My
sad.
weekend was good in the family and so.
No, es que solo vas a
No.
responder.
¿Cómo?
Es que vaya, les
Pasar.
explico. Los compañeros le quieren explicar que va a decir my weekend was y simplemente unas palabras de las que aparecen acá, una o dos o tres, pero puede ser cómo estuvo. Y luego cuando le pregunten why, que es porque
ok.
ahí ya dice porque estuve con mi
Ah,
hijo,
ok.
mi familia y así. ¿Ok?
Okay. Pues my weekend good.
Why?
I had a lot of things to do. ¿Eso?
¿Cómo?
¿Cómo?
El why va because I had a lot of things to do. Good. Supongo. Eso.
Lo que quiere decir es because I had a lot of things to do. Porque tuve muchas cosas que hacer. Right? Yes? Hello?
Teacher, ahí.
Ya lo vi aquí. No, ahí está. Sería I went to the beach.
Sería my weekend.
Ajá, was.
My weekend was
My
good,
weekend
amazing.
was. ¿Cómo estuvo?
My
How was your weekend, Kevin?
My weekend has good,
My
perfect,
weekend was
perfect, good, fun.
Why?
I stay at home. I went to the supermarket. I spent time with my family.
okay.
Excellent.
Vaya, ahora, José, how was your weekend?
Ok. Ahora usted le pregunta a alguien.
¿Cómo?
Si quiere le pregunto. No le pude contestar anteriormente porque venía de camino y no había podido ver.
Vaya, ok, Alejandro.
Por eso no puede contestar bien. Pero ya estoy en la casa.
Vaya.
Entonces le voy a... How was your weekend?
¿A quién dijo?
Jennifer.
Okay. My weekend was amazing because I celebrate my niece's birthday and fun because I watched TV. Okay, ahora Alejandro.
Why?
Because I warm up my car on the road.
Okay.
How was your weekend, Eric?
Why?
Because I stay at home.
At home?
Because I went to the supermarket. Because I spent a week with my family.
You spend time with your family.
Mhm.
Okay. Awesome.
Ahora José le pregunta
A Fátima.
Ujú.
Sí. Okay.
Sí.
How
Okay, so that practice, it's because sometimes even if you don't know how to say something, you will figure out es como arreglárselas, you will figure out how to say something in English. For example, I have had many students that say like, how are you? You good? Good, good. Why? Because me, family.
Perdón, señor, me hace el cambio, teacher. Ya entré a la máquina.
¿Cambio de?
No sé si porque estaba en el teléfono, no sé.
Aquí sí me aparece su nombre completo.
Perfecto, gracias.
Bueno, el teléfono es que hay que cambiar el perfil, digo yo. Bueno, so guys, it's easy, super easy to speak in English when you are like, me, family, good. Me, beach, I go, family, good. You understand, right? So the thing is, like, if you understand what you're trying to say, it's perfect. Okay? So you are not learning English to be a teacher. You are learning English to communicate an idea. And if you can communicate an idea, that's good. Okay? Yeah, teacher, okay.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
teacher.
teacher.
Ajá.
Yeah.
So for example, whatever you say, that's why I'm telling you, don't worry about the grammar. Don't worry about the pronunciation. Okay, so ni poco a poco. But the first thing you need to do is to be able to communicate. Like a baby. A baby doesn't say, mami, por favor, ¿me puede dar un poco de leche porque tengo hambre a esta hora de la noche? A baby doesn't speak like that. A baby cries or says, pacha. Right? Or like that. Apunta. ¿Y qué querés? Right? So that's how baby communicates. And we are like babies right now. We are learning again. Yes? So
Yes.
I'm pushing you, les estoy empujando to speak. Just say the words you know. And as long as you can speak, it's gonna be good. And then with the time, you're going to have more vocabulary, grammar, but that's with the time. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Like babies. Mhm. Or like el chavo. Eso, teacher. Eso. Okay, guys. So let's continue. We're gonna go with the topic we have for today. Today we have the third person. You remember we were talking about I take a shower, I wake up, I do this, I do that, right? Remember? So now we are, but the present simple, that was for the first person and the second person. Now we're gonna look at the third person. In the third person, the verbs change. So you need an S at the end of the verb, okay? And it's not just an S. You have to follow a rule. So that's what I'm gonna explain to you today. So this is the topic, present simple, third person. Monday, September 13th, 2021. Monday, September 13th, 2021. Let's do this. Have you practiced? Desconecté mi audio, ¿verdad? Perdón. Have you practiced?
Yes.
Yes.
Las caritas que veo así, supondré que significa
Cat got your tongue.
no. Cat got your tongue. Exactly, Jose. Good job. Cat got your tongue? No. This is a piece of cake, isn't it? Right? This is a piece of cake. So let's go. I'm going to say it and then you can practice. Remember, this is training. This is a training for your pronunciation. Yes? So this is how you're training, like when you go to the gym, right? Very bought, a bit of butter. But the butter Betty bought was bitter. So Betty bought a better butter and it was better than the butter Betty bought before. Again, Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty bought was bitter. So Betty bought a better butter and it was better than the butter Betty bought before. Again, Betty bought a bit of butter.
A bit of butter.
But the butter Betty bought was bitter. So Betty bought a better butter. And it was better. Than the butter. Betty bought before. Betty bought.
Is before or is before?
Before.
Okay.
So here's the thing, guys. I hope you're practicing and you're not like, ajá, teacher, cabal, así bien le hace. Qué bonito le hace, teacher. Bien, very good, teacher. Your English, very good, teacher. No, you should be practicing. This is your training for your pronunciation, your vocal cords, the muscles in your mouth, your tongue. They need to speak English and they need to train to speak English, right? Yes?
Right.
Okay. Like el chavo or like, teacher, right? Very good. So now on the weekend, I got that clases on presenciales, estuve en clases presenciales y me di cuenta que digo mucho, y ya pues, también con ustedes, right. Digo mucho right, like a lot, right. Y los estudiantes cada vez que yo decía right me decían right y ahí ya, ya me fui como bien consciente de lo que estaba haciendo. Okay, so we're gonna practice. Is it understandable?
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. Let's practice then. Remember, the first thing is pronunciation. Then you can go with speed, but don't run if you cannot walk. No corran si no pueden caminar. Please, okay? Baby steps. Pasitos de bebé. Baby steps.
Baby step.
Ahí está la invitación ya. Vamos.
No hay problema.
Dele.
Very bad and bit of bad. Body. Very bad and bit of body. Bad the board. Very bad was bitter. Bitter. So very bad a bit of. So
Better butter.
So very bad a bad body.
Better.
Repítame esa oración. So very bad.
A better.
A bad. And
Butter.
it was better that the border very but
But before.
beautiful.
Before.
Before.
Before. Before.
Before.
Before.
¿Queremos escucharlo, Eric?
Así es, muy bien, lo hizo muy bien.
Before.
Or.
Okay.
Es como que
Before.
la E no existiera. Before.
Ajá.
Okay, repeat. And it was better
Ujú.
than the butter, pardon, butter,
Muy bien.
very, but before.
Eso.
Ahí vamos.
Muy
Ahora
bien.
vamos, Jennifer.
Vaya. Very but a bit of butter. But the butter very but was bitter. So very but a better butter. And it was better than the butter very but before. Estaba practicando.
On fire.
Piece of cake.
Ok, ahora vamos con Ruth.
And it was better than the butter very but before. ¿Quién ahora? Hola.
Jaime o Rina.
Very bad, a bit of butter, but the butter very bad was bitter. So very bad, a better butter, and it was better than the butter very bad before.
Very bad, a bit of butter, body the butter very bad, was bitter
Qué caras tan pensativas vuelven. Se está replanteando la vida o el haber decidido estudiar inglés. Okay, so how was the training? Good or bad? So.
Was
So.
good.
Good.
Oh, so.
So we're starting with pronunciation, right? Pronunciation. And then we're gonna go with speed. But don't run if you can walk. So the thing is, you need to be aware, como tiene que estar aware es como, ¿cómo sería en español?
Preparado.
Aware o
Precavido.
consciente, ajá, como precavido o consciente, what you're talking about. Okay, so you need to do the pronunciation good. When you have the best pronunciation, then you go with speed. But you cannot be like, Betty, bore, abiro, bere, bora, bara, bere, bire, bere, bere, bare, bire, bore. And like, what is that, right? Se aparece el chamuco de la nada y usted dijo otra cosa. Se equivocó. Ahí se equivocó. No vayan a hacer eso. Okay. And then the thing is like, you go with speed. So we go first. Betty bought a bit of butter. But the butter Betty bought it was bitter. So Betty bought the better butter and it was better than the butter Betty bought before. Yes. And then you go with speed. Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty bought was bitter. So Betty bought a better butter and it was better than the butter Betty bought before.
Okay.
Like your Eminem. And then you will be like, mire, vos estás aprendiendo inglés. Sí, no te creo. Sí, estoy aprendiendo inglés. Decime algo en inglés. Y usted, very bad, bit of butter, but the butter, very bad was bitter. Yes, and you say like that, and they will be like, sí, sabemos. Saber qué me dijiste, León. Right? But you're gonna be like, yes, I know English. Right? Can you say that? No, you cannot, le va a decir usted. Yes, excellent. Good job, guys. So now I'm gonna present the rules to the third person. Remember, I was telling you third person has a different rule than the other ones. For example, I go here like, I work every day. But if I want to talk about she, he, or it, so this is a third person singular, I need to add an S at the end of the word, like in the example, the letter S. She works every day. Let's do another example here. For example, I say, they play a lot. Play a lot. Oh my goodness. ¿Por qué me sacan aquí? Like that. But if I'm talking about he, I will say he plays a lot. Always in the present simple. So you need to add the letter S at the end of the verb. But it's not just adding the letter S at the end of the verb. There are rules you need to follow to create the simple present with the third person. So the rules you need to follow are these. Look at them. So simple present statements. He, she, it. Add S for most verbs. Work, works. Add ES for words that end in CH, S, SH, Z, X and Z. So todos los verbos que terminen en esas letras, usted le va a agregar ES, no solo S, ES. For example, the verb watch, termina en CH, CH. So we add ES, watches, watches. Pass, it will be, look at the letter S, passes, passes. Relax, X, relaxes, okay? Yes? Relaxes. Rush, rushes. teacher está hablando chino mandarín o qué está diciendo? Are you following me? Yes. No se me escucha cortado, ¿verdad? Sí se me escucha cortado. ¿No?
No, no.
Okay. Bye. 3. If the verb ends in consonant, pay attention to this rule. Consonant and then the letter Y, consonant and then the letter Y, you change the letter Y and you add I-E-S. Only if it finished with consonant and then the letter Y, okay? Only with consonant and Y. Because in the next example, if before the Y we have a vowel, then we say only the letter S at the end. We just add S. Place. Se fijan, aquí termina con Y, aquí termina con Y. Pero aquí es una consonante antes y aquí es una vocal. Con la consonante se sigue esta regla. Y se termina con vocal y después la Y, S. Easy, right? Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Irregular forms. Do es das. Go es goes. Be, ya saben, am, is, are. And have is has. El verbo have, tener, es has. Okay? So here we have some examples. I work a lot. She works a lot. I watch a movie. She watches a movie. Mario cries a lot. Carlos plays video games. So in this case, you see the example that I was telling you. Cries, because cry has Y here, and this is consonant, right? Yes, teacher. And then we have plays. So this is a Y, but we have a vowel here. So it doesn't follow the rule, and we only add the letter S. Plays. Video games. I have a car, and this is irregular verb. So for the third person will be has. I have a car, she has a car. Okay. Because otherwise no me quieren hablar. You don't want to speak to me. Bueno, fue peor en la mañana hoy. Hoy tuve un grupo a las 6 de la mañana, guys. ¿Se imaginan yo hablando 2 horas? Desde las 6 a las 8 de la mañana, yo sola. Hablando yo sola. Yo me puse a hacer otras cosas. Como yo dije, bueno, el que quiere aprende y el que no, yo aquí estoy. Por fin entendí a los catedráticos de la universidad cuando decían, de todos modos, a mí me pagan. Y ahí me sentí en ese momento tan así. It was like, yeah. They don't want to learn, I'll get paid. Anyways. So here is the rule. Like the other one, you know, for example, like this. Let me erase this. So we have the subject, then we have the verb with the third person, and then we add the complement. So for example, she works at a bank. She works at a bank. Then we have another example. Let's say he, so it will be like plays, guys. Oh my God. It will be like this or will be like this?
Y-S.
Así.
Just S. Y-S. Okay. He plays soccer. Now, it can also be the name of a person. Marcos cries a lot. Cries because we have R and then Y. Pedro washes his clothes, right? So we add here, the verb is wash, but he will be ES, washes, right? Yes, washes, because if the verb ends in SH, H, S, X, Z, we add ES at the end. So this is the affirmative way, just the affirmative way. And also,
Sí.
Yeah.
And the verb jump.
Jump, like saltar.
Yes.
Jumps, just add the letter S.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, for the big majority of verbs, for almost all the verbs, you just add the letter S. There are only some exceptions that are the ones that I explain in the rules. But for the big majority, just S, okay? Works, plays, sees, what? Cooks, yes, makes, yes, just add the letter S. But these are the exceptions. So now let's go with the negative way. For the negative way, remember, this is present simple. So this is like I wake up, I brush my teeth. Es lo mismo que eso, pero para la tercera persona. Okay? So it's the same thing, but for the third person, singular, que es he, she, it. So estas reglas que les estoy presentando ahorita solo son para he, she, it. Only he, she, it. Now let's go with the negative. For the negative, we'll have this. So you see, subject, doesn't, verb, and complement. But in this case, she cooks very good. It will be she doesn't cook. So the S in this verb doesn't exist. Why? Because we have the auxiliary and the auxiliary has the third person. Okay? So third person is here. You don't need to add the letter S in this case. Okay?
Cuando, perdón, teacher, cuando es la negativa de las terceras personas, siempre se le agrega does.
Doesn't.
Doesn't.
Yeah. Always in the negative, it will be doesn't. Only in the present simple. Okay? Only in the present simple, because the present simple is with doesn't. For example, with the other verbs is don't, right? Remember? I don't, you don't, they don't. But in this case, we're talking about this. He, she, and it. Okay, so, but what is important for me right now is that you understand this. The letter S, when it's negative, it doesn't go with the verb because the third person is in the auxiliary. Yes? Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you don't understand, tell me you don't understand and I explain it again.
¿Por qué elimina la S?
Because the third person has the letter S. So the third person is here in the auxiliary verb. So we don't need it in the main verb. In this case, yes, because we don't have an auxiliary. But in this case, we have an auxiliary verb. So we don't need the letter S, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So let's do some examples. I'm thinking about names. Oh my goodness. Mirna doesn't, apostrophe. Ah, my goodness. Mirna doesn't like pupusas. Sad, ¿verdad? Qué triste. No es salvadoreña. Mirna doesn't like pupusas. Juan doesn't work in a hospital. Juan doesn't work in a hospital. Julio doesn't teach English. Okay, so these are my examples. Now I want you to send me 2 examples, affirmative, and the same examples, affirmative, then write it negative. So This is what you're gonna do. Look at here. Not this, this is not. Oh my goodness. Menos mal no estamos presencial, porque así se me queda viendo feo si hago eso presencial. Okay, so we have, this is what you're going to do. She works here. Carla. Carla watches TV. Okay, so this is affirmative. And then the same examples, you're going to make them negative. So it will be, she doesn't work here because we have the verb now this way. And then Carla doesn't watch TV. Okay? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, send them to the chat. You're going to send me 4 sentences, 2 affirmative and 2 negative. Eric, tell me.
Solo una consulta. Cuando llevan doesn't, ya no llevan el work, se le elimina las S.
Exactly, because we have here the third person. So doesn't has the third person. We don't need here the letter S.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Gustavo, you are fast. I have Gustavo's examples already. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Excellent, good job. Very good. He drives a motorcycle, she studies English. He doesn't drive a motorcycle, she doesn't study English. Very good, Lisette. She plays basketball, she doesn't play basketball. Okay, so the person who sent the example, she plays basketball, she doesn't play basketball, he studies English, he doesn't studies English. Remember, if the auxiliary doesn't have has the third person, the verb needs to go in the base form, okay? Pedro plays, no, Pedro plays, just with the letter S. Pedro plays soccer, Carla studies English. Pedro doesn't play soccer, Carla doesn't study English, yes. Benzema plays in the Real Madrid. Benzema doesn't play in the Real Madrid. He likes to eat. Then you have 2 verbs, so it will be he likes to eat pizza. He doesn't like to eat pizza. She writes every day. He's playing, no. He's playing, no. That is present continuous. If you're saying he's playing, it's present continuous. And right now we're talking about the present simple. Okay, so maybe he plays is correct, but he's playing is not correct. Alex likes, because it's third person, no me están poniendo la tercera persona. Alex likes to play soccer. He cooks dinner. He doesn't cook dinner. She plays soccer. She doesn't play soccer. Huh. It seems like estoy viendo varios problemas, you guys. Carlos teaches. She plays. Diana cooks in the kitchen. Diana? She doesn't play here. Diana doesn't cook in the kitchen. Okay. So remember, we are talking about the simple present. And do you remember when do we use the simple present?
Routine.
Routine, daily routine.
Daily routines, yes, routines, Jennifer, yes, Elisa. Daily routines and what else? Things that are
Happening.
true. Things that are true. For example, I live in El Salvador. She lives in El Salvador, right? So no present continuous. Okay, let's see if you can open this. Tell me if you can open it. Can you open it?
Yes, but it's requiring for a username and a password.
No, no, no. You don't need a
Just
username.
let me scroll. Oh, yes, I see. I was looking at the beginning of the screen.
No, 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 no. No, you don't need it. Okay, so you're gonna work with that. In the first part, so in the first part you need here, it's explaining you general rule, high S, oh yes, okay. And then what you go here, so for example, work. Work,
Right.
you should add S, ES, or IES. What do you think it is?
Yes.
Works, like that,
Yes,
right? Just
works.
works. Then we have crash. Crash is chocar. Crash. It ends with SH. So it's crashes.
Yes.
Yes. Copy. Consonant and then Y. So?
IES.
IES. Copies.
Yes.
Speak.
Es.
Does the letter S. Speaks. Catch.
Yes.
Yes. Catches.
Yes.
Okay, so what you're going to do is do this, and then you're gonna choose the best option. So you're gonna be like this, okay? So you choose the best option according to the subject. Yes? Is it understandable?
Yes.
Excellent. So we're gonna work on that right now. Remember, help your classmates. If they don't, the important thing, the same with the last exercise in the last class. No importa si terminan todo el ejercicio y no me importa si usted va y busca las respuestas y solo las copia y las pega. Teacher, tenemos 10. ¿Usted está aprendiendo algo con eso? Para mí no está aprendiendo nada. Y usted no se puede engañar a usted mismo o usted misma. Sea consciente, ¿por qué estoy poniendo esta respuesta? ¿Porque me la dio mi compañero o porque yo sé qué significa? ¿Qué me conviene más? Porque aquí, eso es a quien usted a quien le conviene. Entonces vamos a hablar con nuestro classmate. ¿Y por qué ponemos esto? Why? Okay, so the thing is that you need to see why. That is the important thing there. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. No. No, 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 Okay, let's go. Now, yes. Ya se oye la bolsita, la comida.
Pero en español, ¿qué es obey? Obey. Ajá, obey.
No sé qué es. obey.
Jaime, usted no sabe.
Eso estoy viendo. Cumplir, dice aquí.
Cumplir.
Ajá. Pero cumplir quizás de como no fallar, ¿verdad? Como
Cumplir, ajá.
algo así.
Vamos a ver, voy a poner he obey. Ah, como obedecer me aparece.
Ajá, obedecer, ajá.
Entonces sería solo agregarle la S, ¿no?
Es que yo creería que no, porque cumple la condición de consonante. Ah, bueno.
Como es vocal,
Ah,
pide
y
la
antes
S.
de una Y llevamos una vocal o una consonante.
Llevamos vocales, es.
Ajá.
Entonces,
Obeys.
obey.
Sería I y S. No. Obey.
Ese cuando solo cambiar ES y cuando la I y la Y se convierte en I latina, etcétera.
Aquí están las reglas, mira. ¿Ve el cuadro amarillo?
Sí.
Va, dice que por lo general, se le agrega S al verbo, por lo general. Pero dice que los verbos que terminan en consonante más una Y, como study, eso se le cambia y se agrega studies. I-E-S, studies. Entonces, todas las que terminen en I.
Y tiene consonante.
Y que una consonante
se transforma. Sí.
Se transforma de esta forma. Cuando los verbos terminan en O, bueno, en estas letras, en O, SH, TSH, así seguida, X o doble S, a esos se les agrega ES. Ajá.
Ok, gracias.
Bueno. Ahora, la otra que no nos mencionaron, bueno, sí nos mencionó la teacher, pero que no está dividida, es esta, ¿verdad? Play y play. Entonces, play termina en Y, pero como está...
Estamos refiriendo a una tercera persona que sería él.
Sí.
Por eso tenemos
Sí.
que seleccionar likes.
Like.
Henry likes computer games. Luego tenemos my cat fish.
It.
¿Por
Letter
qué?
A. Porque es single person.
Estamos
O es
hablando
it,
de
¿verdad? Porque es animal.
estamos
It.
hablando de el tercer, bueno, es un animal, entraría en it, que
It.
sería la
Ajá.
it's.
It's.
Y así quedaría. Siempre
¿No lo
cuando se
seleccionó?
refiere a, ¿cómo no? Aquí está. Ahí está. Quedan amarillas. Siempre que nos referimos a mi, algo que sea una tercera persona, por ejemplo, my sister, estaríamos hablando de ella. Es mi hermana, pero es una tercera persona. Entonces ahí tenemos que fijarnos bastante bien porque es como un tricky en algunas ocasiones.
Solo en la primera, en el primer ejercicio, creo que te ahí solo, sí, en las primeras, la 1, la 2, la 3.
La palabra words, crashes, copies.
Copies. ¿O cuál es la pregunta?
O sea, él se refiere a que agregue
no
la
las
palabra
copié.
completa.
Ay, no me dicen ustedes.
Crashes.
Crashes. Yo solo agregándole la.
Teacher, tenemos un pequeño
Yeah.
inconveniente por
Tenemos un
aquí.
problema.
Ujú.
En la 17, sin, la tenemos mala, no sabemos por qué.
Sí.
Sync. Y
Está
ustedes
Hay que agregarle
pusieron...
ES, creo.
No, espérenme, ya les digo.
Y no hay que mandar unas cartas, así le existen equivocados.
You tell me, sing is number 6. She sings very well. Sings.
Según las reglas no apliquen ninguna.
No, ellos la tienen mala.
Ajá. Pues no me
Yes.
súbanos a 10.
Ellos la tienen mala. Yes,
Mínimo.
Que nos pongan un 11, vale, por asustarnos.
¿Es la única equivocada?
Sí.
¿Es de only
No,
one?
mentira, tuvimos una mala.
Esta otra madre, Liv.
Ah, porque
Es
Tony and I
libre.
se convierte en...
En primera persona, I.
No,
I live.
sí, primera persona plural, pero estaba hablando de Tony and I. Si lo pudieras suplantar por un pronombre sería Tony and I, ¿qué somos? Somos
Livies.
we, somos nosotros.
Sí, sí, sí.
No, ni en Olivis. Solo si es tercera persona aplica esto. Si no, es el verbo en forma base. Entonces sería
Sí.
Tony and I
Live.
live, correcto.
Ya ven, yo les dije.
Excelente, ya vi la nota. Sings, esa está mala en la plataforma. Ustedes la tienen correcta. La 17 está correcta para ustedes.
La 2 también.
Es que la otra porque le puse C en lugar de S.
Pero estuve en un programa.
La 17 la tienen mal en ellos, ustedes la tienen bien. Y en stop, obviamente, las letras están mal.
Sí, están mal. Sí, eso estábamos viendo en Sync. Estábamos como confused, pero ya
No.
buscamos que no entra en ninguna regla.
No, es Sings, entra en la que solo se agrega S, pero ellos la tienen mala, está mala en la plataforma.
Ah, ok.
Correcto.
Sí, en stop sí nos equivocamos, pero lo hice a propósito, teacher, para ver si estaban poniendo atención.
Ah, bueno.
Nadie se fijó.
¿Qué pasó, Jaime?
Hola.
Se salió.
Sí, faltaban segundos, ¿eh?
Segundos.
Ajá.
¿Para?
Para la sesión de grupo. No.
Ah, no. Se salió antes. Ahorita vienen, ahorita sí ya vienen.
Ah, muy bien.
No hay problema, que ya vamos.
Muy bien.
Okay, guys, so there was a problem con el sing, ¿verdad? Decía sings y lo tenía malo, pero ustedes lo tenían correcto. Era problema de la plataforma, right? Era problem with the platform. Bueno, so that will be it for today. Eso sería todo por el día de hoy. Nos vamos a ver ya de mañana, tomorrow. Y luego descansamos el 15, descansamos el 15, ¿verdad? Y volvemos, we come back hasta el Thursday. Pero mañana sí hay clases. We have classes tomorrow. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, guys. Bye. Have a good night.
Sí,
Bye. Bye. Bye.